and welcome back to the channel. Um, if you guys do hear a cat in the background, my roommate's cat is still sick, so you guys will be occasionally hearing some meowing in the background. Other than that, this game that I had was just too hard to pass up to actually showcase for you guys, because you guys don't really see me that often in high battle rating games, and this was just one of the matches that I had where neither side really wanted to give up. I'm not gonna say exactly which side wins, it's just it came close to the wire where there was only a handful of players on either side. The other news is, if you guys are aware and if you guys are part of the Discord server, I did say that I wasn't going to be making any videos this week. This is probably going to be my only video this week unless something happens while I'm gaming or something else that I would like to cover or showcase to you guys. It's just that my anxiety and depression are actually getting the better of me, and so making these videos are helping. It's just that when I see some of my videos that have just views and no likes or dislikes, no comments or anything like that, that really makes me wonder what I did wrong. Again, I'm not asking you guys to, like, always hit a like button and always comment. I'm just saying that if you guys don't particularly like a certain video that I did, please, hit the dislike button and at least tell me why you guys didn't like that particular video, and so I can always improve in the future. So back to the gameplay here, we managed to see a XM1, I do believe, and we take 2 shots and the second one connects and knocks out its crew, and we get the sniper award for doing so. And I tend to, in this battle at least, I was faffing a lot around that ridgeline, so I just skipped ahead to the next important feature, I guess. My allies were saying that there was a tank that was trying to spawn camp us, and by this time a lot of our forward momentum was already taken away. So I'm just going to speed it up here, and you guys can see that there was an XM1 and my team is desperately trying to get him out of there, and I'm trying to look for shots. And I think it's right here when I actually messaged to my team saying, hey, by the way, I have no shots. So I go back to the original position I was in, because I'll be absolutely no help to my team where I was to give any supporting fire. Coming from, 7.0 and 7.7 gameplay, playing at 8.0 and 8.7, it's a lot different. You have to play a lot more passively, which I figure, because tanks can shoot you at greater distances, and every tank has like no armor is best armor kind of mentality, and everyone's running around with stabilizers. So if there's something that I do during this battle that isn't ethical or now what I can say is appropriate for this battle rating, please let me know. I'm still quite new to this whole high battle rating gameplay. As you guys can see, I am in the premium not Panther Leopard. I do also have the standard Leopard of 8.7, and so we managed to ricochet a shot. And actually, when I was playing, I thought that was the Mukava that shot me there. But as you guys can see on screen, it's actually a T-44. And I was lucky enough to actually bounce that shell from my turret. The Leopard, it can be trolly. We managed to catch another T-62, I do believe. And we bounced another shell from that Soviet medium tank. And It was at this time where I shot, and you guys can see that the shell went straight through, and the Soviet medium tank again hits my track and does nothing. So we take a third shot, and it was a final one because we managed to connect with the ammunition, and the Soviet medium tank takes an out punt at us and misses. Yeah, again, as I was playing, I thought that was the Mukava because, well, there will be one coming up, as you guys can see on screen. So that's why I thought that was the Mukava shooting at me, and he was just advancing across the field to, come and get me. And I do believe that might have been the Walker Bulldog trying to get his revenge on me, trying to do a strafing run. Kudos on him for trying to do so, because again, I'm in a leopard and they're pretty thinly armored from the bird's eye view. So I try to engage my geopod mode here and try to shoot him down with my rapid fired MGs, but you miss a lot of shots if you don't take them right. So I'm just trying to see if there's any enemy tanks pushing up. I look right, I look left, and then there's the enemy Mukava. And that could have been a hell of a lot more worse. He could have done a lot more damage to me, but luckily he doesn't have the gun depression, and coupled with me setting him on fire, he has to, maybe reload the gun, but we managed to take him out with a second shot, and I just reload my coaxial machine gun inside my tank. So I'm just going to speed it up here just a tad bit, and just cruise along, and yep, there we go. And I get shot in, well, the front, but it hit me in the side by the T-62, I do believe, or that might be a T-44. And so we give him a nice little tap back, and so I pop my smoke, and I immediately start to repel. I did not know what SPAA this was, but I take a shot anyways, because, again, you miss a lot of shots if you don't take them. And I thought that this was actually going to be the end, but he misses his 2 shots, and he just stops shooting me altogether. So, luckily for him, and lucky for us, eh? So I'm going to speed it up ×4 here, because nothing really happens when I'm going through the central part of the Maginot Line. I do like this map when it's appropriate for its battle rating, i.e. being like, when you get like mid-tier vehicles. We have a tank that's trying to shoot us, we take a punt at him, looks like he's a Soviet. I try to rush down because my loader's been taken out, and our friendly team manages to dispatch of the enemy for us. So if the teammate wasn't there, I would have set up on the ridgeline and take a shot anyways. What I'm doing right now is a big no-no. I am actually sitting on a ridge, and I'm looking into the enemy spawn. I take a punt at the tank that was there. I pull back, I wait for my reload, and at this point I was so confident that I'm able to get this kill that I push back forwards, and I waited a bit too long, and there was the enemy plane. So we jump into our Gepard here, and I'm still trying to figure out all the novelties that come with the SPAA with radar. So it was at this part of the battle where there was only 3 of my friendly teammates against 2 of the enemy, and this person that's in the aircraft, Banana, bless his heart, he put up one hell of a fight, tooth and nail, and he was extremely respectful at the end of the game as well. We both settled good game messages, and he thanked me for such a great game, and I thanked him as well, because you don't really get these prolonged matches where either side doesn't want to give up, and they try to give it their all to claim victory for their side. So looks like he is trying to pull up. I do believe I am tracking him at this point. It's kind of hard to tell. I'm firing up some more warning shots, and yeah, you guys might be seeing that, well, I'm aiming a bit too far ahead. Again, I'm still trying to get a grasp with this high battle rating SPAA. I'm not good with SPAA in general, but you know, someone has to learn, right? So I think he might be turning around at this point. And nope, not quite yet. So I turn in at an angle, and in retrospect, looking back at this point, I shouldn't have been head on to him, but we managed to take him out anyways. He fires a missile at us and he misses. So I could have done that a bit differently. I could have been actually more on the move, or I could have actually held my fire until he actually got a lot closer. My teammates were saying good job and stuff like that, and I thank them. And the same player spawns in a helicopter. Again, putting up one hell of a fight and not wanting to go down. Again, I was very itchy on the trigger finger. I really wanted to, like, you know, just end the game and, well, just get myself an out kill, more or less. So I am giving away my position. Well, I shouldn't have, because I actually moved from the original position I was in. We managed to get one crit, and that was his tail, and I'm furiously trying to get him, and that was a misplay by me. I shouldn't have went straight on and stopped, because, you know, he fired a missile, but you know what, you learn from your mistakes, right? So we jump in the 7.0 Hornet 229, and yes, I am using the ground belts. Because again, I was thinking in this match, well, if I take out the enemy helicopter, I'm still able to go after the ground target and secure a kill for our team. So there's the enemy helo, and we come in for an attack run, and we manage to dispatch of him. And again, for those who actually do comment my videos and stuff like that, and also send me emails, I do appreciate it. Thank you. Again, I'm not making YouTube videos and streaming on Twitch for, you know, revenue purposes. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy taking 2 to 3 hours out of my day to edit these videos, even though my editing skills aren't that polished, but, you know, I'm learning as I'm going. So, thank you guys. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Other than that, this game was pretty much over at this point. The one thing with the Hornet is you don't really want to turn too quickly, because you will rip off the wings. But it's a fantastic ground attack aircraft, especially with its ground belts, and especially at dispatching enemy planes if they don't know that you're there. But the one thing I really learned going from prop planes to jets is you don't want to dogfight in pre-Vietnam air jets, because they lose so much energy. And, well, there's Banana, and kudos on him. He makes his presence known, and he just shreds my Hornet 229. So kudos on him. And yeah, this match actually takes the full 30 minutes to actually complete. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please comment down below. If you guys liked it, slap a like. If you guys didn't like it, dislike it and tell me why, so then I can improve in the future. And yeah, this has been Canadian Prince, and hopefully I'll see you guys later this week.